sometimes when I think they listen to us, but I don't know how much they catch from our advice. I mean, normally all the riders want to follow the suggestion that you give to them, but sometimes when they are in the track, when the situation of the race changes, maybe they need to change and not follow this advice. And this is for my case. I don't know, you, Santi.
Yeah, like always. I mean, we try to advise to them with the best, and after check everything with all the staff of the team. And of course, the rider is the opinion from the rider is very important for us too, because at the end, not only us, we have the through. Sometimes you must listen more the rider's comment, because the problem is coming more what he's feeling. Maybe in a flag situation, you have to listen more the rider, because this is what he can feel and what he can do the different. And in another side or in other situation, the rider listen more the staff, because we have all the data, we have more information, and maybe he listen more. But at the end, for me, it's like we decide all together, not the rider, not the technical staff. I mean, for me, it's between.
We know Marc, we know he's a champion, and then always he know the bike for 8-9 years. Then normally when he say one opinion in one item, normally it's right. Then we try to follow and sometimes copy the suggestion and the action that they do. Even if our riders or Paul say, maybe I don't feel better, no, we need to try if really for him is the same than Marc, because it's the reference anyway in Honda and in the MotoGP paddock.
For me, the other side of the garage always is help to us, especially in the last 2 years, where we are not 100% all the time. But of course, I mean, even for Ramon, it's not easy every year change the rider, because when you start to know the rider, you change, and then you start from beginning. And then again, one more year, you start from the beginning. And I hope this year his job will be more easy, because he know Paul 1 year, he know what is the rider style and many things. And of course, will be help to us. All HRC rider is try to help, because it's very important, all that information.
Marc is a big worker. He's one guy that never give up. And this is good for rider and good for person. And this is very important to have one guy like this in the team.
He's a rider, he likes to improve all the time. It's a worker, I mean, he's never give up, and it's brave. I mean, it's good to have in HRC that kind of rider. And I hope this year with the new bike can do the better results. Will be important for all of our team. Don't describe to me when I was in show.
Well, he's a good guy. He's a nice person and easy to work. And this is important thing in this job, that you have very tight relationship. And also another thing is very good is the honesty on his opinions and his actions. Always is in the team for Honda and for HRC Repsol on the team. It's important to have the honesty inside, because even when you have rivalry between the two riders, in the end you want to have the best bike is possible in the paddock, because this is make a difference for Honda riders. And in this side, Santi is very good.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I know Ramon a long time ago. I mean, not only in HRC, I was working in show, and already we was working together, and we know each other a long time ago. I know Ramon, and yeah, of course, Ramon for me is one of the reference guys in the paddock, because not only from now his position, even in the other positions he do in the teams, he have a lot of experience. He have a lot of knowledge for many things, and for me, It's important to work with Ramon, and also it's important in HRC to have Ramon. Maybe the result was not show his potential, but this is for me is not the problem. I mean, for me the difference is the knowledge and the experience, and then his job is great in the team, and for that reason he's working long time in HRC. This is for me what the answer is. I mean, when you are in one place from long time ago, it looks like your job is doing well, then this is the answer.
This season is for me, I mean, different than last ones because I have the same rider. Then normally it should be a little bit more easy to understand his comments and his request. And nothing, we want to see if the bike gives to us the weak points down from last year, and we can try to get the maximum in this season.
Of course, when you have same rider during many years, everything is coming more easy between us because everybody know all of us and also our job. But at the end, like always we say, it's difficult because everybody are improvement, and we have some weak points. We would like the new bike help us in a weak point we have on the past, and try to do our best and try to be on the top like we want to be.
When you jump from one bike to another, when the concept of the bike is so different, in the beginning it was a little bit difficult even to ride in the lap times. But lap by lap and after some long runs, they understand that he needs to change a little bit the rider style because the bike requests this different way to ride. The way that they need to enter in the corner is a little bit different, and the way that they need to brakes with the rear and front brake should be a little bit different than before.
Especially stability on the entry, more grip and more power for the straight. I mean, this is what we want. Like, okay, what we want. Normally all the riders want more power on the straight, more stability on the brakes and more grip on the exit. This is what we request. But at the end is where we are struggling more, especially on the straight where you can gain the lap time free. If you have the engine with a more powerful, will be easy for the riders.
Last year we have some problems with especially the rear side. From the moment that the prototype comes, we saw that this improved. And basically, I mean, from Paul's side, he needs more stability in the rear, more rear grip, and look like this bike go in this direction. Then for Paul is very good. I think for everybody, because when you have rear grip is better. For sure they make some bad points, but for that we need to improve, and we need to make a test to improve these small bad points. The engine look like will be a little bit better, and we see.
Unfortunately, we cannot test so much because the only time we tried the new bike, the proto bike, was in Misano, and unfortunately we cannot try in Jerez. But yeah, we expect it's a different bike. The concept of the bike is completely different. Engine, bike itself, and aerodynamics, and many things are quite different than what we was on the past. And yeah, we would like try that bike, that proto bike, and this new bike here in Japan, and we hope it's better, and we improve our area what we are struggling. Of course, after Jerez test, we saw the potential of the new bike, and of course will not be like the perfect bike, but yeah, we are quite interesting to start the season and to see where we are, and yeah, will not be the perfect bike, but we believe we can be there.
For everybody in MotoGP, I think the target is to get the title, no? But I mean, for us, we need to go. We see where we are, and to be always in the top riders and fighting for the championship. After The races will say where reality we will go. What I mean, the target is higher. After, depending on the situation, we need to accept one or another.
When you're coming from last 2 years, what you are not ready to fight for the title, I would like to say we want to do the best as we can. But honestly speaking, when we are working with a rider like a Marc, for me the goal is to win the title. After, we'll see how is the season, how is every race, and then after that we will see where is our real goal. But if you ask to me now, what is my goal, what is my thing with Marc, is to win the title of 22.
I want to ask to Santi, after his experience with a super successful rider, that you have always with the good results and the good podium, how you manage when the results going down or it's not like you expect?
Wow, I mean, unfortunately, was not last 2 years was the best for us, and was different because, like you say, with Marc in 2019 our worst result was second. Of course, it's a big different situation, but for me the most important is believe in what you are doing, like the rider. I mean, of course the rider want to win, and of course the rider want to do all the time the best, but even for you don't need to thinking about you are doing something bad, or of course many times you are doubt of you. But in my case, I try to believe all the time what I do, and I try to do like always I do. Of course the difference after, like we say, is the result, but the most important is believe in what you are doing and enjoy every moment, because this is the most important.
Thank you.
I would like to ask to Ramon if this year you will be more flexible on the morning time to leave from the hotel, and then give to your mechanics 10 minutes extra for sleep.
I mean, maybe to the mechanics, yes, but not for me, because I am so nervous when I am afraid to arrive late in the paddock, and normally I am a little bit too early, but okay. This is the character of my side.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
And I hope this year we are fighting every race for winning.